Hey all, welcome to another episode of Ketchin Games. I'm Ketch, and today we're going to start by finishing up and hopefully doing a cleaner version of the MMR versus SR and SR discussion that I tried to do yesterday while playing. I found that just did not work at all. So if you're tuning into the stream live and you see me stuck here at the kind of the opening screen for Overwatch, and we're sitting here for a while and you're like, hey, where's the gameplay? Well, it's coming. But I do want to go ahead and touch on and do a proper representation of the MMR SR discussion that I did yesterday, but it was just so disjointed trying to play and do that discussion that I'm just going to take a moment to do it properly here at the start, and then we'll play for a little bit. As you may know, I had originally said yesterday that I was not going to be streaming today, but I actually got a little bit extra time, so I said, hey, why not? Let's do another stream. This stream will probably go on YouTube, and I'll replace this opening kind of like opening stream with some actual gameplay footage, so it might be more exciting to watch it that way. So if you choose to watch it that way, feel free. It should be up in a day or two. Usually it takes me at least a day compared to streaming to actually get it up on YouTube, just due to the editing behind the scenes. So let's get to the discussion. Another YouTube channel called Your Overwatch recently had an interview with a pro player from LG Evil, and the discussion was centered around, or at least the discussion of their video centered around the problems with the SR system in competitive play. I myself have also thought there were problems with the way the SR system worked, and compared to the MMR, which is another a rating that, and I'll explain the difference just shortly. There was concerns about how those systems worked, and the pro player, brought about his points, and I just want to give my take on it as well. So, number one, what is SR? So SR is Blizzard's skill rating for competitive play, and you probably don't really care about it that much unless you play competitive. I myself don't play a lot of competitive, which because that will be important to some of the experiences that I have seen in competitive play, and also some of the experiences I have with the SR system. But that being said, I do play comp every season. And the MMR, which is a hidden number, which also is supposed to represent your skill, which is an internal number that Blizzard only sees. So why did they have two numbers? I don't know. I think it's so they can have a number outside that's more visible, and then when they do, or maybe tweak for their own purposes. Most people, I think, consider the MMR, I guess, a more accurate number, but the problem is no one knows what that number is or can see it, so it's kind of an unknown. I think the reason that people think it's more accurate is because even if they are ranked, let's say, bronze in comp, sometimes they might be playing against a lot higher competition in quick play, because their MMR, which it gets calculated no matter what you play, at least that's my understanding of it, is no matter what you play, that number gets calculated. So even if you somehow get rated higher or lower in comp, then you will still have hopefully an accurate MMR behind the scenes. And sometimes Blizzard has come out and say that sometimes when they see SR numbers get off, they want to correct them more towards the MMR. So that's why I think the thought that the MMR is the better number has kind of persisted down. So what are the problems with the SR system? So let's go ahead and touch on the pro player comments. He is upset that, is concerned about how people can rank up to higher ranks by not really being a team player and playing a single character, even if they're playing that character well, which is called one-tricking, and getting to a fairly high rank. And I'm thinking that when they mean fairly high rank, they mean Masters, Grandmasters, or top 500. Whereas another player may not play a single character and therefore may never rank as high because they play a multitude of a lot of heroes, flexing off as needed to help the team comp or help the team win. And it's an interesting thing there. And also the other thing about one tricking is usually the less common the hero is, the likelihood of someone getting a higher rank with them increases because they're not popular heroes. People don't play them because they're what's called off meta, and therefore the amount of comparisons Blizzard can do to find what is a really good player are less. So if the player is actually maybe in the top 10% of, or even 5% of this particular character, the system thinks then they should be in Masters or Grandmasters. But in reality, they're still not playing a hero that's helping their teams win, and sometimes they get these really low percentages of win rate, like 40%, so they're losing, maybe even in the 30%, so they're losing most of the time, whereas the game tries to organize it to be a 50-50 split between your wins and your losses. But because of them one-tricking or playing these off-meta heroes, even if they're playing those heroes fairly well, they're still not helping their team, and therefore they're losing a lot, but they're still able to rank up to these higher levels. Now, my own experience is actually different than that, and I'm not saying that anybody's wrong there, or in fact, I probably would agree with the way the pro works, but my problem with the SR system is primarily the fact that every season you lose a amount of SR just because it's a new system. And it's been documented that the way Blizzard does it is they deduct about 200 to 300 SR at the start of the season, and then the next 50 or so games they give you a bonus to how when you make SR for winning, so that after 50 to 100 games that you probably should be back to where you were if you played about the same. So if you play less than 50 to 100 games, or you get unlucky during those first 50 to 100 games because this little bonus seems to peter off after that, then you won't make it back. Or depending on how much comp you play, you may never play 50 to 100 games in a season, even if you are playing a few games a season, 20, 30, 40, you may not get all of your rank back. And so it seems, it's not just seems, but it is this artificial knockoff of your rank, and so people are kind of forced into this little grind every season where you lose rank and then you have to fight to get it back, and then after you get it back, then comes to the point of can you actually rank up higher or not. And I know there are a few people that somehow get higher than their normal rank. They do well in placements or whatnot. But for the vast majority of us, this is what's seen. There's been other videos by other channels I've talked about it. I've seen it personally. And throughout the seasons I've played, because I don't play all that much comp, I've noticed that every time I stop playing, because I only probably play maybe 20 or 30 games a season, my rank starts to drop. And just to put it into perspective, season 1, I ranked like, which because they had to use a different ranking system at the time, my rank would have transferred to low plat. Then season 2 it was high gold. Then season 3 it was like mid gold. And then season 4 it was like mid silver or maybe high silver. And then now season 5, current season, it's like mid to low silver. And now, and one of the reasons is because after I put in my games to get my rank, then I start to play a few more games, and I find that a lot of the teams are very disorganized, like as disorganized as quick play a lot of the time. And then people get toxic, and it doesn't make the game fun. Whereas what you do when you play comp is you want these very close, very fun games that even if you lose, you're like, wow, that was a really close, fun game. And you know, sometimes you don't get that. Some people will quit, some people will throw, some people play comp even though that they're super drunk and really shouldn't be playing a game at all, let alone comp, because they don't care, that they don't take it seriously. And then it affects your SR, and then some people get upset about that, which, you know, I get why they would be upset. What that means is if you don't play your 50 to 100 games every season, you are going to lose SR even if your MMR is unaffected, or you may even have a better MMR. And then it creates this weird matchmaking strategy, because I've noticed as I've hit silver now is that sometimes I'll get put in games where they're really competitive, and other times I'll get put on a team where, you know, I can see these obvious mistakes that people are playing because I've played at a higher SR, and can kind of abuse it, and the game seems really easy. And if I'd probably play more comp, I could probably get back to gold fairly easily. It's just, like I said, there's a lot of toxic people, and if you're playing DPS, then they seem to be especially toxic toward DPS. And then on top of that, because they're still trying to match the game close via MMR, sometimes you do get really competitive games, and it's not like because you've played at a higher rank before, maybe you do have a higher MMR than the average for that rank, you just instantly get moved up to the next rank. It doesn't happen that way. The system still tries to make a balanced game, so it's possible you're playing against other people that have higher MMRs but lower SRs, and to balance the game out. So it creates this weird circumstance of where it may be, you might get games that are really close and competitive, but you might also get games where you just absolutely destroy the other team. And those, once again, are not kind of the funnest games. I mean, like I said, at least when I play comp, I want close, fun games. And I think that's where the problem is. And I think the same thing extends with the other end, with people one-tricking or abusing and getting high rank with low win rate. And that is that they're also, in a way, abusing the system. So the system doesn't work perfectly. And the other thing that we've seen is that that it creates this situation where a lot of the community is just upset with how it's working. And you know, there's been a lot of complaints now about the system, and a lot of people have kind of taken more verbal approaches and talked about it, including myself now. And so we'll see what Blizzard does. I don't know if they're going to do like an MMR reset, or they're going to continue to do this continuous knock off 200 every season, because you know, eventually I'll probably fall down all the way to bronze, even though I played very competitively in the high golds, like I said, to like I said, low plat. And I don't know what the solution is. Some of the other videos that I've seen, or other videos I've watched, show even masters players can't dominate a game even at silver to the point where they can just absolutely run in. I think that, like I said, goes back to how it tries to balance the MMR on the back end. So it's kind of this circumstance where the game is trying to make balanced games even with people that may be too high or too low, and there's this feeling of toxicity in the games when people aren't playing the way that they probably should. And so because of that, there's been a lot of talk about, well, how do we fix that? And one of the suggestions is giving up on people getting different SR based on how they perform. And if that sounds confusing, let me go ahead and explain it. If you're not already aware, when you win or lose in Overwatch, the amount of SR you gain or lose also depends on your individual performance. So for example, if you are winning a game and you do what the system thinks is a great job, they're going to give you a lot of SR for winning. But if you lose and the system thinks that you did a great job, you're only going to lose a very little SR. And vice versa, if you lose and do terrible, you're going to lose a lot of SR, whereas if you lose and don't play that, or if you win, and still the system thinks you played fairly bad, then you will only gain a very little SR, and you only gain SR if you win, and you only lose SR if you lose. But the amount you get is determined by your individual play, and then they determine that amount by comparing your perceived rank and skill against character or people with the same character. So if you're playing, let's say, Mercy, then and you're playing Gold, then your stats are compared against other Mercies at Gold. And what particular stats they're looking at are hard to say. And on top of that, if you make timely good plays that may not show up well on stats, then even though those timely plays may win you the game, it may not show your stats, the whatever algorithm that the computer or the system's using to raise you a lot of SR, even if you win. Let's say most of the players know you played well, but depending on what the system thinks, the averages are, that will determine if you actually get a lot of SR or not for winning. And so a lot of people have talked that the actual solution is to not have any sort of individual bonus, in that if you win you get SR, and if you lose SR, and it's ranked as a team. And I see where they're coming from, because that's going to force everybody to then work together, because it literally is an absolute team game. Your individual skill has no bearing on it, with the thought that over the course of a lot of games that the people with the better score will just win more, and therefore they will have more wins, which will cause more SR. Now, even if that is the case, I think there's going to be anomalies. I think there's going to be people that play well, play better than average, but just, unfortunately their teammates have off games, or they still have bad teammates, and there will still be good players that will not get ranked up where they should. And conversely, I think that there'll be bad players that will get lucky and rank up, but there's going to be anomalies in every system. So, I see where they're coming from, a lot of people's opinion, in order to do the team base. And if it made the games more fun and more close, I'm all for it. And then the other part is this artificial decrease of like 200 skill, just to force you to grind back up 50 or 100 or 50 to 100 games of comp to try to get it back. And once again, I kind of disagree with that, or actually 100% disagree with that. If your skill is your skill, why do you have to lose it just to gain it back? And it doesn't make sense, because once again, it's punishing people that don't play a lot of comp, even though they could jump into comp and feel where they should, as long as they play decent. If they keep losing and we make the win-lose change, then they'll eventually fall to a level where they should be competitive. And I think, like I said, these two changes would hopefully fix the SR system. The one thing I foresee is, because your individual skill has no bearing, it may take a longer time to rank up. Blizzard has already taken away multipliers, which, because it was having negative impact to try to get people to the right skill level, whereas if you won 2 or 3 in a row, or lost 2 or 3 in a row, you'd start getting punished more heavily than you would if you regularly just lost 3. It was like a multiplier for losing more, even though you as an individual couldn't do anything about that. So it's kind of this set of circumstances that have come about. If you have a comment on it, please post it in chat, or on if you're on YouTube, as a comment. I would love to hear about more opinions on it. I myself will probably be playing some comp on stream, and at some point, just to do that as well. But like I said, as long as the games are good, I would actually prefer to play comp. It's just, like I said, there's been some toxicity in like a lot of the games that I've been in, or people just have thrown in, that just takes away from the fun of it. In fact, honestly, a lot of times I can't tell the difference between a comp game and a quick play game, except for that people in comp seem to have their mics on a little bit more. They're a little bit more communicative, but at the same point, sometimes they don't make the call-outs needed to actually turn a game. It's more just that we have a little bit more information, not a ton more information. That being said, I found that teams that are very communicative in comp actually do better. So there you go. I think I'm going to cut the comp SR MMR discussion off there. I didn't want to spend a ton of time rehashing it, but I really wanted to talk it through and give my take on it. because like I said, I see two things here where, like I said, the stream from or the other YouTube channel had mentioned just kind of the pros perspective, and I see it kind of from the high end as well as the low end of how it affects people, and like I said, I see it as not accurate in both ways. So now that's being said, now that that's done, let's actually go play a little Overwatch, because hey, this is a stream, right? And we do want to play Overwatch. And like I said, if you're catching this on YouTube, you probably won't see the fact that I just sat at the loading screen for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. Or actually, let's see how long that part was. 20, almost 1 minute exactly. So we're going to play a little Overwatch. I'm probably only going to play 30-ish minutes. I want to keep the stream short today because, like I said, I wasn't even expecting to stream at all. And said we'll have some fun. And we got a Bastion. I've run into so many Bastions and so many Widows the last few games. I almost never run into Bastions. And because, like I said, a lot of people just know how to counter it too easy. And yet now I'm running into Bastion, like either on my team or the other team, like crazy. It's very odd. So, like I said, probably my next Overwatch discussion will be a video on... will be on comps, and in the next game I'm going to play is going to be Diablo. I've known mentioned Diablo twice now and have still made Overwatch videos, but like I said, the only reason we got an Overwatch video is I'm really short on time and I wanted to redo the other one because it didn't feel very good, and I didn't want to do a horrible job at it. Alright.
My ultimate is charging.
D.Va's gonna get out of there. Oh, and then the hook got on Mercy. Need some health. I think my whole team died. Wow, that hog really hit me twice there. I'm shocked that he hit both. I want to watch that. Yep. Wow. Now, if you can right-click that well with hog, that's gonna be annoying. That's all the hog. All right, I'm gonna go try to hit him a little bit and then stick him. Like that. Oh, Mercy res. No. Alright. Alright, too many there. Gotta pull back. Just gonna... Alright, let's try to take out this Reaper. He's hurt. Come on, Lucio. Alright, I think that's going to be a waste there, and it is. Alright, got Hog to burn his hook for a sec. Come on, D.Va, I need DM. Throw a DM in front. I like protection. Oh, D.Va got hooked. Gotta get out of there, too many. Come on, guys, we gotta pull back. We're gonna get picked off. We're split. I was shocked by how... Oh, she hacked the health pack. That's annoying. Another left click! I need health. I don't know how I missed that blink, but that's okay.
My blade is ready to be unleashed.
Well, use that.
Down for the count. Helden sterben nicht.
Man, she still got that hacked. All right, well, not the most fantastic round for me, but it is the warm-up round. So, what do you say? We'll take it. It's a victory for round 1.
Now to show them
Wow, we got some awesome chat there.
I'm back in the fight.
Wow.
Let's get to it already.
And this is quick play, and this is the kind of chat you get. And as I was saying, comp is even worse. It's more toxic. I mean, it's just sad that quick play is like supposed to be the one that no one cares about, and you still get this. And it's like, come on, dude, just have fun. Hi, Bastion. Where's your Roadrunner? Is he on there? Is he on there? I don't know. All right. All right, I'm guessing. Oh, she didn't go for the center one. I'm gonna grab this health.
Back in the fight.
All right, thank you,
Stay.
All right, let's go kill Bastion. I mean, Roadhog, because that's fun.
Wait for it. Helden sterben nicht.
Did she res? I think she resed.
We are losing objective.
I need help.
Stand back. My blade is ready to be unleashed.
Well, go use your blade, Genji.
Check out. Just in time. Come on.
My ultimate is ready.
Heroes never die. For
What? Okay, I gotta see that, because it didn't look like I was very close to the, to Reaper at all. Did anybody see that?
back in the game.
I don't think that hit me at all. I mean, that must have been some sort of lag or something. I don't know. Hi, Bastion. Good job, Bastion. Yeah, good job. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, May, you blocked it. Oh, that hurt.
Ever get that feeling, deja vu?
Yeah, that was just my bad. I was trying to set up for a stick real quick, and had to get out of there because of that, and then I was stuck.
Back to work.
And there's another like lag bubble that did not move right. All right, I'm gonna try to go stick Mercy so she can't ult and res, because that seems to be probably the. Oh, I gotta rewind. All right, where's Mercy? That's all I care about. Where is their Mercy?
There we go.
What was that? Just that annoying one? All right.
Back in the fight.
I am taking objective.
Ready.
Join me.
Let's try that again.
Did they get rid of Mercy? Oh, I missed it.
Heroes never die. For a place.
Thanks, Mercy. Well, that was not an especially fantastic round by me, but it was the first round.
Play of the game.
I know Genji got a double or a triple on a Dragon Blade at one point. I'm wondering if they switched off Mercy at some point. It was a double. Okay. I'm gonna give it to Mercy. Four Dragon's Blades is pretty good, though. Wow, should have done more damage. That's not very good damage. I mean, it's not horrible, but I mean, I would have liked to have gotten a medal.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Alrighty, so first game is in the books. Let's hope that was a warm-up round. It was not my best. I freely admit that, but it's a win, and wins count. Wish I would have played a little bit better, a little bit, couple not great moves, and couple not great moves, and also just not that good damage.
Time to accelerate. I am ready to go.
Lucio, and I really do like the hockey Lucio the best. But that's probably because I've played some hockey, so there you go. If any of you follow hockey, go Kings go. If you don't, well, that's okay.
2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Alright.
This is my jam. I am loving this. Yeah, time to heal up.
I hear a sniper.
I need healing.
Well, come over here. You can get some healing.
Here, let's pick it up. Healing boost. Yep, hit. Move to the beat.
Winston got too far forward,
Heal up.
and he had no defense.
Yeah, let's move it.
Helden sterben nicht.
This is gonna make me feel better. Push on.
My ultimate's almost ready.
Alright, we're gonna lose it.
Now that's more like it. Got it. Yeah, time to heal up. Let's go. Heal up. Check your head. Oh, let's break it. Here, let's pick it up.
Diva's trying to kill me. She's being a jerk.
Good as
Helden sterben nicht.
Go away, Diva.
push on.
Get out, Zen. You're gonna die. Oh, it's not good. Sniper. I think we might lose this one. That's unfortunate. I'm not there, guys. Oh, no one's alive. Yeah. Didn't matter. Even if I step on the point, I'm gonna die in like instantly. Especially with 2 or 3 alts. It would only take the Reaper one anyway.
Yeah, let's pick it up.
I don't think I got a ton of value with the
I'll be watching over you.
I don't think I got enough value out of the speed boost there, so I'm gonna switch to Mercy and see if we get more value.
Executing recon radar.
All right, other person is going to Lucio because he wants to bump people off probably.
You should be at peak performance levels. Damage was engaged. Healing stream engaged.
The objective is now
Powered up. You needed a doctor?
We didn't get enough people on the point, unfortunately.
Time to read my ATM. Oh, it's been down. They're all over me.
I am claiming the objective.
Well, that's unfortunate. Well, that's a solid shot.
Starting over from the beginning. Your support has arrived. You needed a doctor?
I'm just gonna. Did he really slash me in midair? I want to see it. No, kind of. Now they got ults, so we're gonna deal with the ults.
Sniper, be wary.
Damage boost engaged. Let me get you patched up.
Oh my gosh. Winston, come back. You're gonna die, Winston. You're gonna die, Winston. Winston.
Heilstrahl aktiviert.
You died, Winston.
The objective is
Oh my
mine.
gosh.
Be quick about it.
Hey, Genji's all by himself, which is not gonna help. He's just gonna die. I mean, I'll try to.
Let's get you back out there.
He's doing an admirable job. No one else got back. And I don't know about you, but that sure looked like I was a heck of a lot farther away. All right, well, hopefully everyone dies on the point.
Where does it come? I'm with you. Heroes never die.
Everyone's dead. Well, that wasn't as good as the last game. Yeah, I would shrug too, Reaper. I don't know what that was. The Widow was solid. Well, is that a comp Widow? I think it's a competitive Widow. So the good thing about this Widow, sometimes I've been hit by a. Oh, weird. I actually held off on the shot there for a second. You know, I see a lot of Widows and I see shots against me and I'm like, I don't know how that hit me. It doesn't look like it was that close to me at all. Like, it looked like a total miss, but the Widow shots there actually looked like they were hits. So, I gotta say that. Yeah, and their Mercy was good too. But when you're winning the front fight, then the Mercy can heal off all the damage. Like I said, they just really unfortunately outplayed us all the way around. Alright. I like that McCree skin. I forget what it's called. Blackwatch McCree, there you go. That's gotta be one of the cooler. That one, the American McCree. And I'm hoping that the Summer Games is gonna go live again so I can get the American McCree. Because yeehaw! I need some American McCree. And hopefully a win. Or at least better play. And we'll see how it goes. I think we're only gonna play one more set of maps, maybe 2 more. We'll see. All right, as I have been trying to in the last few streams, I want to try to get better at Genji, so I'm gonna play some more Genji, for good or bad. Actually, not for good or bad. I'll switch if need be. Anybody get those really cool what is it, statues, the ones that they have on Blizzard's website that are really nice? They just released the Diva one for pre-order, like I don't know, not that long ago, and it's like $450, but I know it's a lot bigger than the other ones they've released, like Tracer, Reaper, and what was the other one? Oh, Widow. And those are like 150. I mean, they're totally pricey, irregardless. But I know some of those statues are actually like just pricey in general. There's a Winston. Oh, nice. Did he get booped? He did. Ah, he got double booped. Ha ha ha. Oh.
Securing the objective.
Much better.
Wait for the bubble. Hey, monkey down. Hi, monkey. Zarya's low. Oh, I totally missed. I saw that coming. I need help. He's really their Genji's really trying hard to get me, and he's not working. Where is the Widow coming from now? I know they're taking the objective. I need some health though. Can I have health? Oh, come on. Who do we have for heals? Just Lucio? That's the problem.
I will not waste this chance.
When the Pharah gotta camp the Widow. That's excellent English. That monkey really does not like me. Did you see that? He tried to like popped me like 3 times in the head. I need more health again. I'm just gonna fall in there and die.
I am healed.
Enemy
The objective is mine.
It is mine.
Think about it.
I'm fine here in the bushes. It's very comfy. I'm stuck against the wall.
I return to the fight.
All right. Well, we have 99%, so all we have to do is win team fight.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. We only need 1 team fight. We only have sound barrier, which actually is not bad. Come on.
enemy contact.
Oh, did I get it? No.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Best round. 1.
My blade wasn't sharp enough, so I need to sharpen it real quick before we start the next round. It's a little dull, you know. Sometimes that happens. Just, you know, had to do a little bit more there. I don't know why I jump up here every night. I just think it's cool, like no one else ever does it, so. And the other funny part about it is I've never actually like seen anyone up here, like not on another video. I just was jumping one day and it was like, hey, maybe I can get stuck up there. Alright, so they're probably going to make some changes to their comp, which is fine by me.
Enemy contact.
The objective is now
I know there's someone behind me.
I am ready.
Which is mine property.
Alright, I need to get to the point, but
I am healed.
no the BS for you. He's gonna be looking for me. He's gonna be like, he's like, where did the Genji go? I got the Pharah too, unfortunately. Yeah, that I pulled too many. I was super aggressive trying to give my team time, but probably should have just held back, but Pharah did all the damage. I was actually just trying to get the Ana. Oh, we still haven't captured. Alright, well, I got I got Dragon Blade, so hopefully that means oh, I got stuck up here. All right, so that was actually mostly got killed by the Helix rocket right there, and I was trying to just get there a second faster, but now I got no value out of that Dragon Blade. I think we're gonna lose this one 100 to zip. We have not been able to crack through here. Seriously? I'm pretty sure the...
I will not falter.
Yeah, it's gonna be 99 to 0. I'm not gonna get another Dragon Blade.
Justice
Yeah.
reigns from above.
Too many. Nothing I could do. That was just a delaying tactic there. We totally got destroyed on that one. So they went with a Symmetra. Yeah, they went with a Symmetra and an Ana and a Soldier. And we have a May.
Try not to get yourselves killed out there.
Alright, so
Get down.
interesting switching that. Okay, Farah. Alright, that's what I was thinking. Is a Farah.
Capture the objective.
Alright, no, they're gonna go Widow to counter the Farah. Okay. Why isn't Lucio speed boosting us? Okay, we're playing 6 on 5 right now.
The objective is now.
We got pushed off the point. All right, that worked. Could use a little. Oh, we did get heals. Excellent. Now they have a Hanzo. Oh, gotta back up. All right, working out so far, so good. Oh. You really need some heals. Heals, you there? Yes, you are. Can I run up the wall, please?
Think up on your actions.
Oh my gosh, it's just the Symmetra. Yeah, I know I maybe the Ryan got it, but that was mostly the Symmetra. Hell, actually it was mostly the Lion.
I will not waste this chance.
Alright, they're throwing all their alts.
Our enemies have deployed a shield generator.
I'm probably just gonna die here. It was to stall. We lost the sniper battle. That was Tracer.
Our enemies have deployed a shield generator.
Come on, guys.
Actually, let's go back for a bit, maybe.
Sniper, be wary.
Watch your back.
All right.
Much better.
All right. So an interesting 2 rounds. First round was horrible as a team. First round was okay, and second round was okay. I played pretty decent in the middle, or beginning the middle of the third game, I should say. The third game third game. The second game we won. There's a boop. Yep. There's Symmetra. Got another boop. A double boop. Still, 28 kills is okay. Okay with that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm actually going to give it for 19 environmental kills. That's good value out of a Lucio. And Lucio did keep me up. So, good balance on the Lucio. Alright, and I think we're going to call it a stream. I hope everyone had fun and enjoyed the MMR SR discussion. There will be probably more discussion videos at some point, but like I said, I won't probably do them on stream. I'll just record audio and then afterwards go ahead and then just add them to video that I recorded from stream. Thanks for watching. Please, oh wait a second, I'm getting ahead of ourselves. I have a loot box to open, and we all know that if you have a loot box, you have to open it on stream. It's an unwritten rule of streaming. Alright, so what do we get? We got Persimmon May. So it's just standard May in a different color. Standard May. I like Attack May. Like Attack Me, Attack May. And they have a Rescue May too, like from Rescue Me. Alright, we have a duplicate. And that's like straight out of Star Trek. Like Scotty, I've given it all I got, Captain, type thing. So, even though he's Swedish, it's a Swedish dwarf. That's what he looks like, a Swedish dwarf. So, I still think he's just a dwarf, and so Blizzard had to sneak in a dwarf somehow. That's cool. That's a different Mercy pose. I guess we'll equip it for now. It's just something different. And a soldier spray. All right, and once again, if you catch this live on Twitch on the stream, thanks for watching live. I didn't see any comments I need to respond to. I'm gonna check real quick. Nope, don't see anything. If you catch the video later on either Twitch or YouTube and you feel like leaving a comment, appreciate it into the comments. And please like and subscribe if you find it on YouTube. That would help out greatly. And once again, thanks for watching. Have a good day.